What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada? Yes, please.
Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at shopify.com/listen and get a $1 trial. Shopify.com/listen.
It is 1 o'clock here on Jock's three-man front. Landrum, Conrad, and Pat with you until 2 o'clock. We will not be here tomorrow. We won't be here Saturday. We won't be here Sunday. But we will return Monday at 10 a.m. Molly will be back. Landrum, Conrad, myself. Creeks don't rise.
Nope.
Good Lord's willing. We'll all be here.
Yep.
On Monday.
We'll have Major League Baseball All-Star break to get ready for, and then SEC Media Days will be here before you know it.
2 weeks away. I was just telling Conrad, it's very interesting because very typically the All-Star game falls during SEC football media days.
Remember we saw Schwarber the night we were supposed to meet Ty, that he stood us up.
Yep.
And Conrad burned his little mouth on his wings.
He did burn his little mouth on wings. He did. That was the night Hugh Freeze was in the bar with us.
Oh, yeah.
Just begging people to talk to him.
Having a tall glass is something.
Short glass.
Oh, it was a short glass?
Oh, a short glass.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a tall glass.
No. Short one.
Okay. Shouldn't have known that. There are all kinds of red flags.
Getting a lot of response off that list. We just got a lot of Florida fans texting me.
They're upset about Percy?
Percy Harvin. Not even listed.
I'm surprised that Percy Harvin wasn't on there. I wasn't clear if he was 0 or 1.
If you're just now tuning in, ESPN came out with a list. Best college football players of all time by jersey number. They went 0 to 99. Only 2 Alabama players was listed as the best who wear that particular number. 55, Derek Thomas. 73, John Hanna. Had a bunch of honorable mentions. Auburn did not have anybody, and that includes Cam was an honorable mention at 2. Carnell Williams was not listed. Nick Fairley was listed as an honorable mention. So we've been going over that. And Percy Harvin, who wore number 1 in college, did not make even the honorable mention list.
Wait a minute. If you still got that list, I'm being serious. What was Rodrigo Blankenship's number at Georgia?
Was he 90 or 99?
98?
Or 98?
I just didn't know if he was on there. Because ESPN, if you'll remember, prior to the start of the college football season, they had 100 of the best college football players entering the season, and Rodrigo Blankenship was on there.
Yeah, he was 98.
All right, let's see who's 98. That was Tom Harmon. He was a quarterback in Michigan, 1938 through 1940. He beat out Lawrence Taylor, who was a linebacker at North Carolina. John Henderson, who was an incredible defensive tackle at the University of Tennessee. And Grant Wistrom from Nebraska.
Yeah, 98, that was going to be tough. I'm just
scrolling through here. I don't see what was
Janikowski?
What number was – I know Janikowski wasn't because FSU Dave's already been crowing about the 3 players.
Oh, see, I was going to guess
that
Guayo.
made the list.
He was number 38.
38. I do not think he made the list. I don't think any special teams. Ray Guy didn't make it. You said he was 38?
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yeah. At Florida State he was.
George Rogers, who won a Heisman Trophy at South Carolina.
Went deep sea fishing with him. Great guy.
Roy Williams from Oklahoma. Sam Francis, who is a fullback from Nebraska. And John Michaels, offensive lineman from Tennessee. That was number 38. Damien has texted into the show, and he is asking for number 6.
Oh, Marcus Mariota, get a room.
Baker Mayfield was listed as the best.
8. Well, he's just a Mariota guy.
Damien was hoping he was going to pop up because he wore number 6 in college.
Robbie Bosco from BYU was listed. Jerome Bettis from Notre Dame. And Devontae Smith.
Okay.
That's your
no TJ Finley.
No.
Did we do number 8 already? Did you share that one?
No, we did not.
Is it Mariota?
It is
Steve
Davey O'Brien.
Okay, well, when you have an award named after you, that's pretty good.
The others, Julio Jones, Marcus Mariota, and Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
All right.
That's a stacked
That's your
number.
number.
I'm going to
That's
push
your
back
number.
on that
That's
one.
a stacked number.
That's your number 8. Number 9, Joe Burrow. Peter Warwick from Florida State. Steve McNair, Alcorn State. And Bryce Young, Alabama. Those are your honorable mentions for number 9.
No, Robbie Ashford.
No.
This list is kind of reflecting on Alabama now. Just not quite good enough. A lot of honorable mentions, but just not quite good enough.
You said it.
How about 16?
I'd be Peyton. Go Peyton. No. Joe Montana. Willie Gault. I don't remember.
I don't think Willie Gault.
No, I don't think
he
he
was
was 16.
88, I think. Or 80.
Who is it?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. Well, who are the honorable mentions?
Peyton Manning. Chris Winkie at Florida State.
Yeah.
Damian Craig.
And Gary Beban from UCLA.
Guess you got to give the nod to Trevor for the national championship. I would have gone Peyton as well.
Yeah, I would have gone Peyton.
But I guess the national championship, you got to give it to him.
Well, Peyton set it up for 1998
He did.
so that
He did.
T. Martin could be the national championship winning quarterback at Tennessee.
Was Charles Woodson on number 2?
Yes, he was an honorable mention.
I would make sure.
Mm-hmm. The guy who beat Peyton Manning out for the Heisman
Yeah.
Trophy.
Was Ryan Leaf anywhere on there?
I did not see Ryan. How about number 3? We haven't gone over number 3.
Oh, number 3.
Is Trent Richardson an honorable mention?
Rick Mirer.
He is not.
Okay. I feel like number 3 is going to be stacked. All those single-digit numbers.
According to this list, Carson Palmer.
Okay, yeah. He's good.
Honorable mentions, Joe Montana, Keyshawn Johnson, and Todd Gurley. How about number 4?
Oh, Jalen Milrow. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, I wasn't expecting
I know.
that one.
I had to. I'm sorry.
I wasn't expecting that
That
one.
was mean. I'm
I
sorry.
thought you were going to say Marquise Mays.
No. This was a Twitter award, maybe.
Deshaun Watson,
Yeah, deserving.
Champ Bailey, Dalvin Cook, and Jeremiah Love were your backups.
Got to be good to beat out Champ Bailey for that one.
Mm-hmm.
5 I can't really think of.
We went over.
We went over that one. It wasn't Reggie Bush. It was different.
It was Darren McFadden.
Oh, okay.
How
Can I
about
give that one to Reggie Bush?
how about number 7?
Pat Sullivan.
There's a lot of really good number 7s.
Yeah. Is Michael Vick an honorable mention?
Michael Vick is number 1.
He is number 1? Okay.
Is Pat Sullivan on there?
No.
That's a shame. Won a Heisman.
John Elway, Byron Leftwich,
Okay.
and Patrick Peterson from LSU.
That's another stacked number.
I think there's a. What about 32?
32. I'm sure there's going to be some good running backs listed on there.
Marcus Allen, number 1.
Johnny Lujack is number 1 from Notre Dame, followed by a guy famous for laying down in the back of a Bronco, O.J. Simpson, Franco Harris, and Jack Tatum.
I was just thinking Marcus Allen, he didn't lay down in the back of the Bronco.
He was driving. No,
No, that was Al
called it.
Cowley.
Yeah, Al Cowley
That
was
was Al
driving. He called Marcus Allen on the phone,
Yes.
on his brick cell phone. How about number 33? There's a lot of really good running backs with number 33.
Ooh, 33. That would have been, what's his name? Dorsett?
Dorsett was number 1. Good get.
Sammy, what's his name that played at Florida State? Okay. Move on.
Ron Dane,
Yep.
Marcus Allen, the aforementioned
Okay, well, there
Marcus
you go.
Allen,
Yeah.
and James Laurinaitis from Ohio State.
Sammy Smith was who I was thinking of, and he did wear number 33. He was good. FSU Dave, there you go. Another one you guys got screwed on.
So very
That's
interesting
fun.
list. Yeah.
I hadn't thought about some of those guys, some of those numbers in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thing you do at a bar with your buddies.
Yeah.
You just go down the list for 3 hours.
I mean, that's like, what was the game that Brett Norsworthy taught us last year?
Yep.
I can't think of the name of it.
I can't think of it either, but it's a fun game.
Wait, the grid?
Yeah, the grid.
Yeah, the Immaculate Grid.
Yeah.
Immaculate Grid. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it.
That
Yeah.
was a fun one.
I was sitting around with him and him just naming off stuff left and right.
They have a oh man, I need to find it and send it to y'all. They have a college football. It's not like the Immaculate Grid, but it's like you get to try to build a perfect and undefeated college football team, and it's very similar. Like you have to go through the different eras and teams, and it's randomized, and you have to pick the best player from each team from each era to try to build the best roster. It's fun.
It is. It's
very fun.
And it's very addicting.
Yes.
People are asking, I ran into this too. They were asking about 21. What about the number 21? Well, Deion Sanders didn't wear 21 at Florida State. He wore number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he was number.
So some of these,
he was the top number 2.
Yeah, the numbers changed, and maybe you remember them from their college number, or you remember them from their pro number. But
21. Barry Sanders was listed as the best, followed by
Barry Sanders. Did he wear? He wore 20 in the NFL.
I think that's correct. Mm-hmm. Desmond Howard, Frank Sinkwich from Georgia, and wide receiver Calvin Johnson from Georgia Tech.
Man, I forgot he was 21.
Who did we have on number 12? Somebody's asking on the text line.
Number 12, Travis Hunter was listed as the best.
Okay.
Followed by Colt McCoy, Andrew Luck, and Roger Staubach.
Well, that's the one thing he got over Greg. They had to give him something, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You want a Heisman trophy. I would probably have Andrew Luck over Travis Hunter. Personally.
Roger Staubach, not too shabby.
That's a good one, too. Yeah. I feel like there's a little more recency bias on some of these than I would have
somebody
been
threw this
expecting.
out. Number 47. Look up 47 because I've forgotten he wore this number. This is good pull.
Yeah, this is Michael Irvin,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Michael Irvin.
Yeah, because Michael Irvin wore 47 in college before he went to 88 with the Cowboys. Yeah, Michael Irvin is listed as the best, followed by Mel Blount, who played at Southern, who outstanding DB for the Pittsburgh Steelers, A.J. Hawk at Ohio State, and Benny Oosterbaan from Michigan. Haven't seen the tape on Benny.
It's a fun name to say, though. Oosterbaan.
Yeah. Good twitch. That's what I hear.
Oh.
Deceptively fast.
Yes. 205-834-9450. We got a lot of your texts. We will get to those texts, but also your phone calls, 800-239-WJOX. Our friend Robert. Hey, Robert.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon. I hope y'all have a good 4th of July weekend.
Thank you,
too.
Robert. You too.
Yeah, listen, I want to talk about the national championship race, since I know that we're going to be focusing on media days coming up next few weeks, but I feel like there are about 6 serious contenders for the national title, and I haven't got my magazines. I hadn't gotten into the team previews of my magazines yet, but I think those 6 teams got to be SEC. I got to say Georgia and Texas. From the ACC, I got to say Miami. The Big Ten, I've got to say Ohio State, Oregon, and the other is Notre Dame. And Notre Dame seems like it's starting to get attention again. After, they won their last 10 games last year. They lost a couple of games. They got most everybody back except those 2 running backs. My biggest concern, gentlemen, is their schedule. I think that if they go 10-2, just like last year, I don't think they belong in the college football playoff.
Because the lack of their
heard,
schedule strength? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I saw something that had Notre Dame was ranked 116 in schedule strength. But I will say this, though. If they do make it, okay, they're going to be very dangerous. I mean, I've heard Reese Davis and Stanford Steve at the NFL draft was talking about teams who might be least impacted by the draft. They say Notre Dame has a chance to win the whole thing. I mean, if you look at their schedule, it's basically a 4-game schedule.
Yeah, no, it's a complete joke. I mean, Wisconsin, Rice, Michigan State, Purdue, North Carolina. Yeah. That's how they start the season.
That's a joke.
Yeah, and then you've got Stanford, and then BYU, then Navy, then Miami, Boston College, SMU, and Syracuse. Yeah, this is bad.
You got it's a 4-game schedule that I counted there.
I mean, you look at BYU might be favored to win the Big 12 because of the Texas Tech situation. Navy, and y'all cover the American and follow it more closely than I do.
They'll be up there.
According to Lindy's, they're favored to win the American, and they won 11 games last year, as did BYU. Of course, Miami, that's a game that's going to get a lot of attention. And SMU has, had double-digit wins the last few seasons. But besides that, I mean,
Boston College, Syracuse, North Carolina, give me a break. Yeah.
I know. I mean, they're playing the dregs of the ACC and the Big Ten. Okay. Now, Miami and SMU probably 1 and 2, and I understand that. But they play 5 or 6 ACC teams a season. And it's just, I mean, I think they've got to get in a conference, to be honest with you. I know that's for another conversation. But you look who they got back. I mean, a quarterback is outstanding. They got 4 of their 5 starters on the offensive line. They got 5 of 7. Their front 7 returning. They might have the best secondary they've ever had. Leonard Moore is someone you're going to be hearing a lot. You could argue him and Xavier Brown for Alabama might be the 2 best defensive backs in the nation. But what concerns me, gentlemen, is the attrition that the SEC and the Big Ten are going to go through is going to help Notre Dame climb to the top. That's my biggest concern. I think the Big Ten is and the SEC are right there neck and neck. I do think the SEC, the middle, the bottom is deeper, but the Big Ten still is pretty strong at the top.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate the call very much. You were just mentioning that. I'm sitting here looking at 3 preseason magazines. Notre Dame is 4th in Lindy's, 4th in Athlon's, and number 1 preseason according to Phil Steele. So they are going to get a lot of love.
Of course they are. They always do. 800-239-WJOX, 205-834-9450. Quickly, our buddy Ryan in Tennessee, he and Darren, they're constantly sending us stuff from the show. They listen to the show at work. He says, hey, we're down here at Orange Beach, tuned into the show. I'm here with my family, Jessica, Riley, Braylon, Atlas, and Gunner. Love the show. Ryan, hello. Thanks for listening to Jocks there on Alabama's beautiful Gulf Coast.
Well, down there on the Gulf Coast, it's probably pretty hot, and the heat and humidity can be absolutely brutal here in the state of Alabama, as we know. But don't let it affect your home and family. Keep them comfortable with an affordable Trane cooling system. Recognized as America's most trusted brand for 12 consecutive years, you can always rely on a Trane. So find a comfort specialist near you today at Trane.com.
Uncle Sam didn't write them, but the closest thing did. Pat Ponders, questions for us, a 4th of July edition, next. 122, 4th of July edition of Pat Ponders momentarily. Noto Roofing, want to remind you, this 4th of July, beyond the 4th of July, we're going to get rain. And unfortunately, a lot of you have not had your roof looked over to make sure you're good to go. Well, great news. Noto Roofing is locally owned and operated. Deal directly with the owners, Sammy and Matt Noto. They are from this area. They got Chris, who is our field superintendent. But free inspections to all of our Jocks listeners right now. They'll come out to the house like they did ours. If they find anything going on, then they'll take a further look and they'll assess what has caused it. And in our case, we had to get with the insurance company. We did, the claims adjuster, all of that. It was seamless. They helped out with whatever I needed them to help out with. They replaced our roof, and it looks fantastic. I will recommend these guys to you, no hesitation. It's Noto Roofing, locally owned and operated. NOTOroofing.com or 205-848-2299. Tell Sammy that Landrum from Jocks sent you. 5 questions from Pat, a very patriotic edition of Pat Ponders.
I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind.
It's time for Pat Ponders.
Okay, question number 1. Thomas Jefferson. He was 33 years old when he wrote the first draft of the Declaration of Independence. Danny Ford was 33 years old when he took Clemson to the national championship at Clemson in 1981. So it got me to pondering, which one of these FBS head coaches that are currently in their 30s, they have the best chance to win a national championship before they turn 40? Is it Kenny Dillingham, who's 36 at Arizona State, Colin Klein, who is also 36 at Kansas State, or Spencer Danielson, who is 37 at Boise State? Which one of the three has the best opportunity before they turn 40 to win a national championship? You got to pick one.
Conrad looks like he's having a colonoscopy. Right now
it's going to be tough for any of them, but I'm just saying.
The first one that you mentioned, that would be the one
for you,
and that'd be Kenny Dillingham. And the reason being, the conference that he plays in, but they've already made it. You think about what he was able to do with that team just a couple of years ago. I'm not going to bring myself to say it was the other two. I can't entertain that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously none of them are going to do it, but it would be Kenny Dillingham.
But Kenny Dillingham, we're assuming that he's going to be at Arizona State. You know, Kenny Dillingham, his name was very, very.
It's a good point.
Prominently mentioned for the Michigan job and a few other jobs.
Yeah, that's a good angle for it. I mean, Boise State, as it's currently constructed, they're never going to win a national championship in college football. But there'll be a normal threat to make the college football playoff out of the group of 6, as they should be. Kansas State, I like Colin Klein. I thought he did a pretty good job at Texas A&M as the OC, but that's going to be a project.
Chris Kleiman was the best thing that happened to that program when it happened to that program, and bringing his success that he had at North Dakota State.
Yep.
I think Chris Kleiman, he had seen enough.
Yeah. Colin Klein's got some work to do there. But yeah, it would be Kenny Dillingham, and I think the route that you mentioned, right, is maybe 2 years from now or a year from now, he goes and takes a big job and gets a big NIL infusion 1 year, everything lightning in a bottle, and he wins the title. But yeah, it'd be Kenny Dillingham, and he made the playoff 2 years ago. So,
isn't that something? Danny Ford, 33,
That's
former
remarkable.
Alabama player, went undefeated at Clemson in 1981, won the national championship.
I used to call him, we'd get him on Wimp and Sonny's show. And almost every time I called him, his wife had to go get him, and he was on the tractor.
Super nice guy, yeah.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, very nice guy. His sister used to be on the Birmingham City Council for many, many years. Yep. All right, question number 2. Growing up, what was your favorite firework to light off during the 4th of July? What was your go-to?
Growing up, it would have been the bottle rockets, the Dixie whistlers. That's what I remember. I thought it was unbelievable. You could shoot them under the water. They'd still shoot off. Roman candles that were big, I was not allowed to use the Roman candle because I used it like a gun.
Well, obviously, what are you supposed to do with it?
Well, apparently, according to my parents, stay stationary and point it straight up, like the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that's not fun.
What?
Yeah, I mean, bottle rockets, I think, are the go-to for a lot of kids because you have bottle rocket wars, and it was like the one that you could, again, probably not supposed to shoot it at people, but you could.
Oh, it was great. You set up a fort.
Yeah. That was the most fun.
Until I got hit in the face with one. Oh, that was not good.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what they were called, but we had, at the neighborhood I grew up in, we did a fireworks show. It's kind of like a wide open area in the middle of our neighborhood, and I got to go and light like the big ones sometimes, the ones that you would see like at a Barons game or something that light up in all the colors.
Yeah, the artillery.
They're called like something bomb or something. Those were always fun because they're just the big ones. But yeah, you can't beat a bottle rocket.
Those little dancing, the little dancing jack things that dance around and stay on the ground. Those seem like those were always more dangerous.
Because you never knew where they were going to go.
No.
Yeah, that's part of the fun.
Oh, Sparky's over there sleeping.
Terry's trying to get out of the way.
I was about to say, put it in reverse, Terry.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah.
He's in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
All right, question number 3.
Terry will live on forever. through that clip.
Yes.
You can keep one of these 4th of July traditions in your life. Which one are you choosing and why? Fireworks, cookout, the lake or beach, a baseball game. You can only keep one of the 4. Which one you keeping?
Wait, so if I don't pick baseball game, I can never go to a baseball game
Well,
again?
not for 4th of July.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
I got to have fireworks. But I guess you could make your own fireworks.
I don't know if I don't know if the ATF would like that.
You could.
Bring me some fertilizer, some PVC pipe.
Yeah, you're going to be on a list.
Yeah.
Fireworks, cookout, the lake or beach, baseball game.
See, mine would be lake because I go to the lake every year with my friends. And I mean, I've done
I
that
grew up
for
going
my
to the
whole
lake.
life.
Been to the beach several times for the 4th. I'm going to be down there but that's not. I don't have to be at the lake or the beach for the 4th of July. I'd actually, truth be known, made plans to be here and had my whole weekend planned out. But
Did you now?
fireworks. I'm going to stick with fireworks. All right.
Yeah, mine would be, it's just tradition for me, so I would go lake. I got 161 other baseball games I can catch.
And that's kind of my thought.
You can have all of them but a baseball game for me. I will give up all that other stuff for a baseball game.
Not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not either. That's
Nothing wrong with that. That's Pat.
Next question. Imagine you could spend one 4th of July anywhere in America, past or present. Where would you go, and what would you make the celebration unforgettable? Spend one 4th of July anywhere in America, past or present. Where would you go?
I'm going to be a hypocrite because I'm not going to be at the lake. Whew.
I mean, let's say it's right after George Washington walks it off.
See, that's like my first thought was you would want to go back to right after we became a nation.
I want to be.
But what was the 4th of July like then, you know?
Well,
Like, do you want to go back to the 1700s? I don't know if I want to live that.
It's just for one day.
It is just for one day. You're right.
it's one day.
Let me check my date real quick.
I would want to be at Independence Hall.
Yeah.
I would just like to be in the room and hear the conversation. Just, you know.
I feel like a really good one. Probably would have been 1946. I'll go to Washington, D.C. on 1940, right after World War II.
Yeah.
Like, that would be about as patriotic as I feel like you could get, at least in the 20th century. Yeah. I'd go to 1946. That'd be a party that day.
Yeah, 46. That's good. Independence Hall, or right after George Washington's the last battle.
Yeah. Those are all good.
Long 8 years. How'd you get it done?
All right, final question. If you were in charge of creating one new national 4th of July tradition that every American had to participate in, what would it be?
Display an American flag on your door outside of your house. I know, I realize, but you said, what would it be?
It's a good one.
I don't want any pushback either.
See, I'm going the route of like something, not like a history lesson, but like making people remember especially nowadays, like why they should be thankful to live in America. And almost like a trip down memory lane for Americans where you have to watch some sort of a broadcast or something of like hey, you all think that it's terrible, or a lot of you think it's terrible living here right now, but this is why you should be really proud on this day to be an American citizen, because it could be a heck of a lot worse.
Watching these cut-ups, I told Pat, of the foreign fans, the soccer fans coming over here, and you get the Buc-ee's, you get the fast food, and it's great. But hearing one guy, and he sums it up, and he says, if you want to hate America, listen to the media. If you want to love America, drive across it.
That's good.
Very true.
That's good.
Very true. All right, that is this week's Pat Ponders special 4th of July edition.
Got something special for you guys. We're always trying to learn, further our education about what happened during this time way back when. We'll get to it next on Three Man Front. Welcome back in. Three-Man Front, getting you ready for a 4th of July weekend. Landrum, Pat, and Conrad, we're off tomorrow. Hope all of you enjoy a safe and festive 4th of July weekend. Back at it, the whole crew on Monday for regular programming. And that little song right there, that was something that we found this morning in a new song that was put together, I believe, by a gentleman by the name of Jason Stills. And very well written, and there's a video that goes with it, just showing a compilation of all of the fans from all over the world enjoying the World Cup and enjoying this great country that we're afforded the opportunity to live in each and every day. I was doing some fact-finding. I've been watching a lot of documentaries and doing that leading up to the 4th. Documentaries is always a must for me. But I wanted to take a deep dive, especially after Monday and what happened at Social Taco, and to find maybe some other facts that we're not supposed to know. And so here you go, a little bit about the Revolutionary War and the facts that historians did not want you to know. Now, Pat, I'm sure some of this will not be new to you. You are an historian, and that was your, double major?
That is correct. That in broadcasting.
Mm-hmm. So it's really not fair. Number one, there was a secret plan to kill George Washington. Did you know this, Pat?
I did.
1776, shortly before the Declaration of Independence was signed, a secret committee uncovered a plot to kill the future first president. It was, believe it or not, his bodyguard was a part of it. The president's bodyguard. Yeah. The committee found out that this was going on. They thwarted. So the plot was not carried out.
And they killed the bodyguard.
They did. He was the only one.
They really did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hickey was his name, Thomas Hickey. He was the president's personal bodyguard. He was closest to Washington, was believed to be the one who would have carried out the killing. He was the only one executed. So there you go. Did you know that some British soldiers were not only soldiers, they were actors by night? That's right. While the British Army held New York City, they passed the time by acting in Broadway shows. Their most popular shows were Shakespeare plays, chosen both for the sophisticated material and their British origins. Though they never wrote and performed any original plays, the soldiers turned actors were known for inserting their own prologues, which were filled with pro-British sentiments.
Interesting.
Imagine all that's going on. You go into your local little theater house, get some red coat.
I wouldn't be able to take them as seriously.
Propaganda.
I wouldn't be scared of them.
200 original copies of the Declaration of Independence were made. Did you know that?
Nicolas Cage has one of them.
Yes. There's only one copy of a fully signed and preserved Declaration of Independence. When the Declaration was created, printer John Dunlap printed a total of 200 copies. One copy was signed by all 56 members of the Second Continental Congress. That copy is still seen at the National Archives today. The remaining 199 included only the names of John Hancock and...
Is it not Thomas Jefferson?
Charles Thompson, Secretary of the Congress.
Oh, yeah, of course, Mr. Thompson.
Only 26 of those copies were around as of 2019.
Do you know that not all states voted yes?
I did know that. Did we? We weren't a state then.
No, we were not.
It's a trick question. I was
The
seeing
southern
if Pat was-
states, they were a little conflicted.
New York did not have a representative. They abstained. But an abstention goes to whoever wins the vote.
And the southern colonies had to be.
There had to be some language put into the Declaration of Independence to make sure that certain things stayed in the South.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is a whole nother podcast that I learned last night. It was a whole nother podcast.
Oh, okay.
Some Revolutionary War veterans had their photographs taken. 6 of the men who fought in the war survived into the next century to witness the invention of photography. They were photographed in 1863 for a project to find any remaining Revolutionary War veterans. Some of the men even recalled speaking with George Washington and other notable figures at the time.
That's wild. Okay, I was about to say I didn't think photography was around then, but that makes sense.
But to be able to talk to the guy that
talk to George Washington.
Yes, served with George Washington.
Did he really have wooden teeth?
He did. He had really bad teeth. That's why he didn't speak a lot. It hurt him so bad to speak.
He's a very big man.
Very tall?
Stature-wise, yeah. Invisible ink was used to communicate top-secret messages. Dr. James Jay, the brother of founding father John Jay, created invisible ink made out of a ferrous sulfate and water that could be used to write secret messages and would dry completely clear. To see the invisible message, one would have to hold the paper to heat or douse it with a revealing chemical. George Washington and his men made great use of this invisible ink, using it to write between the lines in letters or in the backs of books.
I thought it was made of something else. Is that just an urban legend?
Yes. Deborah Sampson, another fact, disguised herself as a man to fight in the Revolutionary War. A fierce and loyal patriot, Deborah Sampson wanted to contribute to the war in a different way than women were expected to. So she disguised herself as a man named Robert Shirtliff to join the Continental Army.
What was the last name?
Shirtliff?
Couldn't have come up with a better name than that.
It's an interesting name.
I read it. The first time I read it with my eyes as Shartliff. She was successful in going unnoticed for 2 years, despite I know why she went unnoticed. She looks like a dude. Okay, anyways. Moving on from her, Deborah, Dan, whatever. More troops died from disease than battle. Constant contact with people from across the seas in different regions meant the soldiers often exchanged diseases unknowingly. For many who were not immune or previously exposed, these diseases were fatal. The most common killer was smallpox, which George Washington himself caught shortly before the Revolution. Exact numbers have been lost to time, but it's believed that for every troop killed in the field of battle, about 2 more died of disease.
Wow.
Not very sanitary.
And not a surprise,
Paper cut would get you back then.
many revolutionary women were spies.
That's not, yeah. Well,
They didn't want to sit around and wait for their husbands to return from war, so since they could not personally fight, they did other things. Market sellers and maids who seemed benign to the British were actually eavesdropping on their conversations and alerting the Patriot forces to any significant British movement. One such woman, Lydia Dara, was able to warn revolutionary forces that the British were planning an attack on Washington and Pennsylvania. This warning was key in preventing the outright slaughter at White Marsh. Paul Revere was also a dentist.
oh, okay.
And you would have thought he would have helped George Washington
Well, that's
out.
what I was about to say. Were him and George not close?
And finally, thank you, John Calipari and Marcus Camby. Minutemen helped to win the fight. And that is all. God bless America. And God bless all of you.
I'm glad none of that was on the thing on Monday. I would have done even worse than I already did. I did know the invisible ink one, though.
Did you? That's good.
Well, I've heard.
You didn't know about Deborah, did you?
Dan?
Deborah.
No, I did not know about
Deborah was Dennis.
Deborah Dan. Shirtless or whatever her name was.
Yeah. More 3-man front as we roll on. 152, three-man front getting you set for this 4th of July weekend. Landrum, Pat, and Conrad. Stark Exterminators want to remind you they've been family-owned for over 62 years, and 100% of your satisfaction is guaranteed. Now that the hot weather is here, that means the pesky, stinging, biting insects, they serve a place in the ecosystem, but they don't serve a place inside of your home or on your family. Our friends at Stark are here to help. Right now, you can give them a call, 855-STARK now, or go to starkexterminators.com. When you set up the free pest inspection, one of their talented team members come to your house, your place of business, maybe both, and they'll inspect it thoroughly. And whether it's Alex, Zach, Liam, they're going to inspect it. They're going to tell you what they did, how they're going to treat it, and look for anything coming up down the road. 855-STARK now. Go to starkexterminators.com. Always tell them that Landrum from Jock sent you.
All right. In a remaining minute or two, one of the big stories outside of the fact that our nation is turning 250 years old this weekend.
Happy birthday, girl.
But Travis Kelce and his music fiance, whatever her name is, they're getting married over the weekend. And so there's been a lot of secrecy going on. And according to Variety, the invites it's a digital watermark that includes NDAs in which people have to sign and agree to before you go to the wedding. And it's got a bunch of A-listers a little bit frantic right now because there's not a lot of information, like not even whatever the time the wedding is. And so they've had to put all of these. I mean, if you're one of these A-listers, you need makeup. You need a hairstylist, or you need a stylist for your clothes, whatever the case may be. All these people, a team of...
Let's be honest, all these people need a lot.
Yes. According to reports, tonight there will be a modest rehearsal dinner over 400 people.
There are like 25 at mine.
There will be a secret official wedding ceremony on Friday somewhere in Manhattan. Later that night, Madison Square Garden will be a host of the historic reception. It is a 1,000-person wedding, according to Variety.
Okay, now I don't want this to happen because I do hope they're happy and live a wonderful life and all that good stuff. What if somebody gets cold feet, though? Like at this wedding? Could you imagine?
And given all the other things, they probably signed an agreement that said you can't back out.
It says,
you're not going to embarrass me on my wedding day.
Variety says that the A-listers, executives, and musicians have been flying blind with minimal details on the wedding theme or dress code. Many were told to be in New York City by the morning of July 3rd and await further details. Some bold names have asked their stylists to pull evening looks from major designer showrooms with no guidelines, just in case they get the call.
This sounds like another Knives Out movie.
Yeah.
How it starts. It's like, wait, here's your watermark.
It's 78 degrees everywhere?
Solve the puzzle to find out where you go next. All right, that's going to do it. Happy birthday, America. God bless America. Appreciate all of you guys making it happen each and every day. Be safe. Love one another. Be nice. God is great.